Hi, Caitlin. Your summary critique had several strengths throughout the video, and I will walk through them as the video plays while also sliding in and between different points of your video. You begin by setting a purpose for this video. This gives the audience a sense of direction and purpose for engaging in the content. You also begin by giving us a foundational understanding of what is meant by universal design, which grounds us with foundational key terms. Your slides are well organized and have a balance of textual content that includes brief bulleted points as well as full sentence quotes that help keep the audience engaged in both your discussion as well as the content on your slides. The clarity and prosody of your voice make it extremely easy to follow. Nicely done. The bolded information on your slides provide a preview of content for that section. For example, on each slide, you provide a larger fonted subtitle that help guide the discussion. Your use of visuals is effectively done as it adds to the discussion and does not distract from it. It's used as an example of what you're talking about within that slide. Also effective is your discussion regarding the suggestions and the limitations for UDL when you get to that point in your presentation or your video. I like the way that you individually uncover as you discuss instead of having all of the content there when the slide turns that could distract the audience. So instead, you slowly go through each of the bullet points and unveil them in your discussion. This makes it much easier for the audience to connect to the content. I also like that you provide not only the suggestions and limitations made, but within the suggestions made by the author, you also provide the applicable examples or some of the applicable examples that the author has discussed in her article. Again, it helps frame not only the theory behind or the research behind, but it also pulls it down into applicable content for your audience. Again, I found your slides very visually appealing. I like the simplicity of the text on the white background with the color of pink where it is not distracting. It gives just enough. My only suggestion might be to consider adding just a few more visuals while you had some on the other slide. Perhaps some in the slides might add to the discussion without being a distraction, but I am someone who tends to use too many visuals, so take that suggestion with a grain of salt. Your critique or but wait section of your video provides the audience with a lot to think about. I like that you included your own personal examples, which again gives connection outside the article. It takes the research from the article as well as a personal point of view or personal experiences and makes that connection. I felt as though you provided some great bullet points that could be researched further as a result of reading this article. And finally, I really like the way at the end you wrap it up for us, summarizing very quickly the beginning or the main points, her argument, her exigence. It gives us a nice end to the discussion. Thanks, Caitlin. Great job.